get ready. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Toumani Camara out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Donovan Clingan. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Lillard in at the 1. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
Yeah, and that means we should see some creative offense. Expect good ball movement, but either team, when they have a chance to push it, they will.
So it's Portland now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Holiday with the ball. Now Podziemski defending. Lillard can't get it to go. Now the Warriors with it. Butler passes to Moody. Off target from outside. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. It's stolen by Holiday. Lillard outside. Clingan with a screen. There's the triple, and Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 5 points.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Lillard looking around. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Again, Golden State.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
The 3, here's Lillard. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 11.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Butler finds Curry. From the baseline. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
The 3, here's Lillard. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Lillard against Curry. Holiday from long range. Rebounded by Green.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Avdia pulls it in.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Oh, got that one up quick. Curry's got 20 points.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Here's Lillard. The Warriors pull it in.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Curry. 20 points for him. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And again, it's Golden State.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And stolen by Green. Curry looking it over. The 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Golden State. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Quentin Post. He's out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Santos in at the 2. Blazers trail by 8. Williams with it. And it's Hield picking him up. Williams passes to Thibault. Back to Williams. Thibault on the wing. Guarded by Hield. 5 on the clock. Count it from distance.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Hield up top, defended by Henderson. And the Warriors miss again. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
He buries it from 3.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Pass to Post. 19-footer. Off the left rim and out.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Williams with the screen. It's stolen away. Sharp against Kuminga. Outside Hield. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Williams. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Jackson-Davis a screen. The shot. Out to Kuminga. The 3 is up. Thibault with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Brian?
Thank you, Allie. From behind the arc, Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Out to Kuminga. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. Clock at 6. To get back on track, Kuminga. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis a screen. Hield for 3. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that misses. That would have put them up. And for the Warriors, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Portland moving it around. Henderson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson-Davis with it. Henderson picks him up. The baseline J is on the way. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sharp. Santos pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
32 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Post. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 2.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Now here's Thibault. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Inside. Hield from outside. The shot, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
From the Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
A line change here for Portland. We've got Klingon, Denny Avdia out there with Tamani Kamara. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really their whole team. But Shai, he's just special to watch.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 14. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Klingon with a screen. Outside Holiday from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Launches it. Curry's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Klingon with a screen. Holiday drives in. Avdia outside. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. From the high post. Outside Kamara from deep. Buries it from 3. Kamara's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
Curry with another miss. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Portland. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's Klingon. Tipped. Holiday passes to Lillard. 3-ball from Lillard.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Lillard against Curry. Out to the right wing. Kamara. Pass to Lillard. Three-pointer. Oh, nice D from Curry.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Avdia outside. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Right wing. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Back to Butler. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Hits the three-pointer. Avdia's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Outside Holiday. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Back to Holiday. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Lillard can't get it to go. Outside Curry, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. It's going to go on Draymond Green. He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. They've got Jonathan Kuminga, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Quentin Post. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Santos in at the 2. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Warriors trail by 18. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Hield. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Pass to Post. Hield against Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Santos. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Trailblazers lead by 21. Henderson, the pass to Thibault. The 3 ball. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss. Jackson-Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Kuminga for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Kuminga's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For 3. Williams grabs the board. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Grant gets it to go.
Growing his passing game. Sharp-nosed, being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. A shot that time not on target.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field. And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
Henderson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
If you're defending Butler, you throw up your hands when he makes a pull-up. It's just not fair.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Now here's Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Holiday passes to Avdia. Outside Holiday, launches a 3, knocks down the triple. Holiday's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Curry, no good. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Klingen's shot is off. The Warriors shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And the three off target. Trailblazers lead by 22. Lillard with the ball. Green picks him up. Lillard passes to Avdia. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Damian Lillard.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now here's Lillard. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Avdia, right side. Outside Holiday. 4-3. Nice D from Moody. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The three from Curry. And it's Portland with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now here's Lillard. Fires away from way outside. Off target, so no problem for Portland as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant.
open well. Jaron Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And for Portland, Donovan Clingan out there with Avdia. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And it's Morant missing. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Surprising confidence there from Morant.
Right side, Avdia. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Caldwell Pope on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Nobody near Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Lillard. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Avdia. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. 3-pointer. Edey with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Lillard against Morant. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 11 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Trailblazers leading by 11. Avdia on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Avdia with a screen for Lillard. Pass to Kamare. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Rocket 2. And it's Lillard again missing. And you talk about the rise of 3-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about 3-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA. Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture them.
Avdia, a screen on Morant. Lillard misses. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Yeah, he's so confident on that pull-up now. That's why the defense can't afford to give him any space.
It's good from long range.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Oh,
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. A 3-ball, and there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The basket's coming early and often. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Scottie Pippen is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. And staying offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the high.
Jerome with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Pippen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Landale. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Portland Trail Blazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin?
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Sharp, that's good.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Jerome in the corner. Pass to Conchar. That shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 5. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin. Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over.
To the left side wing. Williams with the steal. Picked off in midair. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Back to Landale. They set the screen. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thibault can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Jerome. Here's Pippen. That one drops for him. Pippen's got 7 now in this quarter. Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Jackson against Grant. Pass to Jerome. Buries it down low. Jerome's got 5. Portland leading by 3. A drive by Henderson.
Well, Henderson is a flashy player. He doesn't mind taking risks and trying to get creative.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And now the pass break. Grant with the ball. Really left alone that time. Bibles got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Landale. That one goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Sharp. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Avdia out there with Tamani Kamara. Then there's Donovan Clingan. Then it's Holiday, and it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Jackson kicks to Morant. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Pass to Kamara. There's the triple, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. To the inside. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Lillard against Morant. Pass to Kamara. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA. Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
Here's Lillard. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is Ja Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
And the foul called on Tamani Kamara. That is his first foul of the game. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Morant.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. Good to see him being effective off the ball.
Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 20 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Morant lays it up and banks it in.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. From about 16, that one wide left.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Man, nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
To the paint, and the dunk by Grant.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Kicks it out to Grant. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Henderson against Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he's so...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Henderson, one of the more explosive athletes in the game.
Conjar finds Williams. Williams double team. Stolen by Henderson.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Landale. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Landale's got 8 points.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, they've got Jock Landale. Pippen is out there with John Conjar. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in at the power forward.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the basket by Lillard.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Listen, they're still right in this thing.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Here's Lillard. It's sent back by Edey. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Got that one up quick. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots the three. Not gonna go. Trailblazers leading by 5. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
There's the pick. Now, Avdia. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Lillard outside. And he banks the layup in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That's his first foul. Edie, and he straightens it down with a one-arm hammer.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he takes the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Lillard fires. Another shot, and down goes the layup.
And what's scary about Clingan, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
From deep, and there's the 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Morant against Lillard. There's the drive, and he jams it in.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Memphis has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Morant outside, taken away by Holiday. Here's Avdia. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now Edie. Just 5 to shoot. Buries the deep ball. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jackson, a screen on Lillard. The long shot, no good. Morant with the steal. Launches it. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for... Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here...
time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Warriors, Grizzlies, it's next. And here's Memphis' starting group. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. And it's Edey in at the center position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Now here's Morant. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green. Curry against Morant. Lets the three fly. And it's Stephen Curry with the three.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Curry for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Morant missing again. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant surveying the floor. Second shot opportunity. Back to Edey. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Curry. Tries it from 19. He squares up and sinks it. Curry's got 8.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Jackson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the pick. Here's Curry. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 10.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10 over Morant. And again, it's Golden State.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Morant into the lane. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 8 points.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
Showing off with the floater game, not a shot you can swat.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Curry. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Morant.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wells. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. He can't get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He was dominant this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
We've got Quentin Post. He's out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Santos in at the 2. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Graham.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Now here's Williams. Jerome. No good with the triple. Out to the wing. Here's Jackson-Davis. Post controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Jerome outside. Here's the teardrop. Yep, count it. Jerome's got 5 points. The Warriors lead by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. B.A.?
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. And here are the Warriors now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Conchar. Down low. Here's Landale. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's good. 2 points. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Williams' shot is good. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here's Hield, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Now here's Hield. He's got 6. Pass to Santos. Now Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Here's Santos. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Hield against Jerome. Jackson outside. Here's the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Trace Jackson-Davis to the line. That's on Jock Landale. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. John Conchar picks one up. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, BA, they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has help, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Williams misses. The Warriors trailing. Kuminga with it. Jackson in his pocket. And Kuminga throws it down.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson surveying the D. And the three-pointer goes. Jackson's got 6 points. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From 13, Kuminga's shot is off. Williams from long range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Memphis ahead. They lead by a bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. On the court for Memphis, Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Butler outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 1.
The ball control Butler possesses is valuable. I mean, his decision-making in pick and rolls is quite impressive.
Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Green with the ball. Edey defends. And here's Butler outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Butler on the wing. Fires the 3. Here's Green. Memphis with a rebound.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Here's Morant. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. he said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back over to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you. And now Memphis on the break. From deep, Morant. And another three for Memphis.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
And the shot goes. Curry's got 4 points this quarter. Grizzlies lead by 7. Outside Morant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Wells. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Morant, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope, hauled in by Curry.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And stolen by Green. Moody on the wing. Picked it out of midair. Now here's Morant, defended by Pajemski. Aggressive. Oh, John Morant, my goodness.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Jackson, left side. The three. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got 9.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Curry. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5.
And Green's teammates encourage him to take the mid-range J because it keeps the defense on their toes.
Outside, Williams. Into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Jerome. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry with it. Jackson in his pocket. Left side, Green. Pass to Curry. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Jackson driving inside.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Well, I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Williams' shot is good. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Butler. Off target with the 3. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Jackson can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And the 3 misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Just in time with the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Ooh, it misses. Grizzlies lead by 9. Jerome drives in. Now Jackson. Now here's Landale. Puts it up from 7. Yes, sir. It's good. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Curry on the drive. It's tipped. Here's Jackson. Shoots a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jerome. From downtown. Jackson outside. Williams outside. Jerome fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Moody. Beyond the arc. That misses. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Curry can't hit it.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
The triple drop.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.
I'm looking forward to this break. You're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Tamani Kamara. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the 5 spot. And Portland with the ball. Lillard outside. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Trailblazers.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Kamare. Takes a three. Pachinski grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
The Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Green. Up top, Moody. Covered by Lillard. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And the free ball is good.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
And here is Green. Here's Curry. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Holiday, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Pass to Pachinski. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry with the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Klingon. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Lillard from outside. The shot comes out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said? And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. Now Kamara. Nothing on the board. There's the triple. Portland no good that time either.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
He was all alone on that one. Curry's got 10.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-3 run. Green with a screen for Curry. Six on the shot clock. Again, Curry missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Curry looking around. Shoots over Lillard. And it's sent back by Lillard. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors in so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. They kick out to Hield. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Henderson for 3. Drills it from outside. Henderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
From downtown, rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 9. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Clinching the N1 opportunity. They really made Grant fight to get that one.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Murray. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
My. Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And Santos gets it to go.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Grant. Pass to Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Here's Santos. Defended by Sharp. Here's Hield. Second chance shot. And the shot goes down. Hield's got 5 points so far.
So effective with the floater. Hield doesn't shy away from taking these types of shots.
For 3, Henderson gets the three-pointer to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Henderson outside. Thybulle on the wing. Henderson attacking. And he can't jam it through. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Grant. Santos, the pass to Kuminga. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sharp with it. Kuminga picks him up. Pass to Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Three-pointer, Hield. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Grant kicks to Thybulle. From past the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Jackson Davis in the corner. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga with it. Still scoreless. The 3. Santos, no good. Here's Thibault. Kicks it out to Grant. Henderson outside. Pass to Williams. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Lillard against Curry. There's the pick. Pass to Moody. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Holiday. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Moody's shot is off. Lillard with it. Now Green defending for the lead. And it's Lillard missing. Warriors are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Baseline try. It's Butler that time on the assist by Curry. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Lillard from outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Holiday with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Holiday's got his 2nd basket.
A consistent 3-point shooter. You can count on Holiday.
Curry against Lillard. There's the 3. They get it back. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Butler. Second chance effort.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Kamare. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back over to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
3 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. And, man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Curry against Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Warriors trail by 6. Inside. Curry against Lillard. Butler is screen on Lillard. Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 22.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Avdia. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A different look now for Portland. Anderson looking it over. Driving the lane. And they recover it. Now, here's Sharp. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Kuminga. Bricks the aggressive dunk attempt. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Henderson and Shaw for the guards. And the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Portland leading by 8. Here's Henderson, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
While their passes occur. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 18 points just in the second half.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Henderson, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Three-pointer, Butler. The Trailblazers pull it in. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, the Trailblazers working the ball around now. Portland, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And he hits it to tie the game up. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. And a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
No good again that time. And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry making it look so easy.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Butler outside. Here's the floater, and it doesn't go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by the Warriors.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now Butler. Outside Curry. Raises up. Found it. Nice touch.
The impact of Curry on the offensive end, it's about more than just the points. It's about the gravity that he draws.
Holiday outside. No problem with the wide open jam.
Damian Lillard.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Green with a screen for Curry. with the teardrop. Nobody does it better than Stephen Curry.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Basket is good.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Curry.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Lillard is screen on Buck. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Lillard. And down goes the three.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And the layup is off.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Takes the three. Here's the screen. Doesn't go that time either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest style slams here tonight. And of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Toumani Camara, Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Klingon in at the 5 spot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Outside Holiday. The 3 ball. Back to Avdia. And stolen by Morant. And now Memphis on the break. Wells with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Wells, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Wells. Pass to Morant. From behind the arc. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's the 3. Avdia outside. Portland moving it around. For 3, here's Lillard. Counted from distance.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. BA, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, BA is explosive. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Pulls it from 20. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 10.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Morant. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
For 3, here's Lillard. Outside Holiday. Oh, stolen by Morant. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. Trailblazers lead by 4. Lillard outside. From downtown. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
From deep, Morant knocks down the long J.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Klingon with a screen. A 3. Here's Lillard. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Ja Morant picks one up. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Jackson. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Lillard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Off the outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career goal as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edie. Baseline jumper. And the shot no good. A bit short. Trailblazers lead by 7. Off the outside. Launches it on target from range. Avdia's got 6 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers earning this break in the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Jerome, no good. Portland leading by 12. Henderson drives in. Jerome grabs the miss. Memphis has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Jerome. Williams grabs the board.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
Shots good by Henderson. Grizzlies trail by 14. Williams into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second to the paint. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Trailblazers lead by 14. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jerome against Williams. Pass to Landale. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama outside. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Shot clock at 3. Williams from long range. Good D by Sharp. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Henderson with another miss. Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Henderson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Henderson's got 12.
Well, we know he can hit those. For Henderson, it's all about becoming more reliable.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Thibault, a screen on Jerome. Steps back. Henderson for 3. Another 3 for Portland.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to Jackson for 3. buries it from 3. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Jerome. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
Henderson against Jerome. Left side Sharp.
Oh, wow! Look out!
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Henderson outside.
Oh,
wow! Oh, my goodness! And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Pass to Aldama. The 3 is up. Thibault with the board. Now Sharp. And he's going for the lob. And so it's Portland liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
A line change here for Memphis. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. And it's...
Show us some power!
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's...
Oh, an impossible move! John Morant!
Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer.
The 3 is up. Damian Lillard again! Lillard's got 26 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Oh, big finish!
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Lillard can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 16. And here's Morant outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You know, he's doing whatever he wants on offense in this one.
Lillard looking around. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And he's got 28 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you, Brian.
A new day. Allie, thank you. And yep, it's good. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Morant against Lillard. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 13. I think many would say Jaren Jackson Jr. has an incredibly complete game, Coach.
Yeah, offense, defense, no room for complaints, BA. Rebounding, he has the tools to dominate, but the numbers are still coming around.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Thibault, he's checked in for Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Holiday. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Portland leading by 16. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another three for Portland.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Wells. And again, Memphis no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. The three, here's Lillard. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Back to Edey. Edey with a screen on Grant. To the inside. And it's Edey missing. And the Trailblazers shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Morant, the pass to Caldwell Pope. From outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis missing. Portland leading by 19. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Thibault with a steal. Lillard against Morant. Williams a screen on Morant. Williams passes to Sharp. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Trailblazers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the 5. Takes a 3. Henderson outside. They get it again. Portland moving it around. 3-pointer Sharp. He's off on that one. Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Jerome. Sinks it from distance. Jerome's got 5 points in the quarter. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Clock at 2. Aldama, no good. Trailblazers lead by 16. 3-pointer Sharp. Some solid defense from Williams. Stolen by Sharp. Outside Thibault. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Thibault's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Here's Sharp. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Landale. Grizzlies trail by 19. Jackson for 3. And he nails it.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a 3-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Henderson. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jerome. All down the right side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room, hence the whistle.
And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Landale. Wells comes in for Jackson. Caldwell-Pope's checked in for Williams. And it's Ja Morant in for Jerome.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Avdia up top. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday from deep. Oh, he can't hit it. Holiday against Morant. So no problem for Portland as they get the win.
That's the end of the game.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Edey down low. Curry meets him. Edey can't hit. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Edey. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
And the basket by Curry.
Where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Curry, the 8-footer. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Here's Curry, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. This one for 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Curry, and the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Edey down low. Defended by Moody. And it goes out of bounds. That one on Butler. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Pass to Green, the 3, and it's rebounded by Morant, and the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Edey, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant drives in, And Morant throws it down.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Curry against Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Here's Curry. He can't get that one. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant kicks to Caldwell Pope. Morant surveying the D. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Doc Landale's out there with Gigi Jackson. Then it's John Conjo. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Williams. Still yet to score. Back to Landale. Over Richard. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 6. There's Kuminga. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuminga's got his first 2 points.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Shots good by Williams.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Santos. Kuminga against Jackson. And that one drops for him. Kuminga's got 4 points in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Santos. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Kuminga. Good. Kuminga's got 6. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this year's three-point era started with Stephen Curry. It's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jackson passes to Jerome. Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. That shot misses. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. They kick out to Heel. Golden State moving the ball around. A miss that time would have put him up. The Grizzlies with the lead. To the right side. Jerome. What a terrific move that was. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Conchar, defended by Kuminga. Here's Landale. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Here's Jerome, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jerome's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Hield, the pass to Santos. On the wing, Hield. Conchar covering. Here's Jackson Davis. And the turnover again by Golden State. Some changes here for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis leading by 5.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. It's stolen by Green. It could go. He nails the buzzer beater.
And that is massive. The 3 at the buzzer ties it up.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
And amazing stuff from your pocket fight Arena Entertainment.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the small forward.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
Curry finds Butler. And the 3 off target. Memphis trailing here. Over to the left wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Caldwell Pope pass to Wells. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Wells. Out to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's Draymond playing his forceful brand of basketball. And that's the only way he knows how to play.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Poked away, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. On its way from Curry for 2. Jump shot is good that time. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take a shot.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's Curry outside. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Jackson has the open look, and it's all evened up. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Here's Curry with the 3, rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you guys.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Shoots off the step back, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Curry against Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Now Concha. Back to Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Up top, Hield. He's got 5. Outside, Kuminga. Stolen away. Here's Jerome. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Hield outside. Back to Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuminga's got 10 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Concha. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Santos. Scoreless thus far. Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. 4 seconds left. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Williams. John Conchar out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Warriors leading by 4. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Warriors shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%, and an intentional foul right there. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Curry kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside for Jackson. Tipped away. Bajemski with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Here's, wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Morant against Butler. Morant outside. Now Edie. And there's the dunk.
It's like reading the picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Curry. Uncovered. And that one falls.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution, number 32.
Morant outside. A three ball by Morant.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Curry. It's sent back by Edie. Morant. Whoa! Unreal. Oh, that was a two-hander.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters. And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
Morant outside. Knocks down the three.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Morant against Curry. Butler up top. Beyond the arc. That shot no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Edie. Oh, great touch off the pass.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Now Kuminga. Butler a screen on Morant.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
A huge two-handed slam.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations. And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
That is just athleticism. Working against that kind of length.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Morant against Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a three. It's off. Outside Curry with the drive. That one goes.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling up. Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And